My name is Csongor Köllő. I come from Romania.
I'm from Hungary.
I'm from the United Kingdom.
I live in France.
I'm from Germany.
I'm from Romania.
I come from Valencia.
From Hungary.
I come from Wales.
In the UK.
I came from Budapest.
I am from Romania.
Cluj.
And I'm from the UK.
Romania.
France.
Colaborative Reichenow.
Bradford.
Hungary.
I see myself as a European, but I was born in Leeds in the UK.
I represent the applicant organization, Shoshin Theatre Association.
And I work at Leeds Beckett University.
And I work with Hart Theatre.
I work for Shoshin Theatre Association, Káva Theatre Association,
Leeds Beckett University,
Káva,
Shoshin Theatre Association,
Leeds
Beckett University.
So I think a project like this is really important for me and for us because we can evidence the kind of research agenda and contribute to our work at developing our research profile. I'm very mindful that today, as we start our kick-off meeting with our European partners, talking about training traditions. So it's been quite an interesting day today.
This Erasmus project that we're joining at the moment is about training, and it's about different methods of dealing with the voice and the body in different cultures. So I think the result is going to be extraordinary.
I'm expecting that we will learn a lot of new and interesting things. All the participants, all the organizations really have a very special and unique view on theater and on life and on society. And all of them have a very unique practice. We try to experiment with putting together different forms of participatory or applied theater.
I don't really know where this project is going to go. I'm looking forward to being surprised, and I'm hoping to surprise some other people. I look forward to being a student.
So whatever we do in exchange of our practices, I feel the larger picture, it's even very meaningful to me. To share perspectives and ways of working and cultures.
we're just trying to save the world from a cultural perspective.
Every partner can learn something from the other, and they demand more of this kind of competences.
Knowing a little bit more about other ways of working, what that can do for us in terms of shifting a little bit our thoughts about how we are in the world, particularly in terms of our work as theatre makers and practitioners.
It's very, very exciting. It's a first meeting, and we are really, really looking forward to embarking on HMS ATIPIA.
Neo! Second round. Trinity!
No, that was yesterday, Aaron. This is Wednesday.
Kezdek a dolgokat.
Igen, csak én.
Nagyon jó hangulatúnak éreztük a délelőtti saját élményű drámaórát, színházjátékot. Ugyanakkor a játék és a gondolkodás és a téma nehézsége miatt azért eléggé elfáradtunk a végére. Ezt a történetet fogjuk használni.
We will use this story.
És benneteket fogunk dolgozni.
And we will make you work.
Okay, very nice. Wow, pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Every sound is welcome. There's no right or wrong. There's just, we are guiding you to discover your voice. Well, we wanted to introduce the basic concepts of the Roy Hart voice work to the students because this is the first time they've really done the work. And so we used the base of our workshop called the human voice, which means everyone has a voice, and we have to give them certain guiding tools to find their authentic voice.
Notice how your voice is touching you inside. Notice, is there any image coming along, or any sensation? Movement.
And now, in this speaking voice, just prolong. Eins, zwei, eins, zwei. Just make it a little bit longer. But in your speaking voice.
Every exercise doesn't have a specific goal other than trying out how it can work and receiving the feedback and realizing, okay, this worked for me, or here I could feel that movement in the group happening. The idea is that each voice is unique and they explore what is the potential of their voice.
Let's have a go. It's the same rules. The job is to get in, even if you can only remember one thing.
I remember knowing I'm in the right place.
I remember seeing sharp lights under my voice journey.
I remember hearing my voice get stronger.
I remember hearing Mamma Mia.
And that was a kind of a way of just getting people to work very quickly and become aware of speed, and also work together collectively on the second day. And after that, we took part in a series of Introduction to Feldenkrais, awareness through movement lessons. So the idea with the workshop really was to open up possibilities for individual members of the group to tune into their own experience and recognize the value sometimes of doing very little.
Follow that person. We will form groups of 4, okay? But we walk, we do our things, but if I feel that the Chongor's gesture is very...
I wanted to explore some ways of putting together material with gestures and movements that are habitual movements and that can be used in a theatrical way. So I'm preparing or trying to think about the resolution of this project, and I was exploring this with the group today.
This was a very interesting experience. I liked it very much because it had many different approaches.
So many kind of bodies, so many ages.
And also seeing the other techniques was a way of exploring myself.
And we have a lot of experience together.
We had the chance to meet each other, to get to know each other from different aspects.
Take elements from the work of the other and use it in their own work.
Good experience for me to see how theater can be much more part of the everyday life.
Next, it will be very exciting to figure out how these approaches can meet. Where are the points where these can inspire each other, and maybe it can lead to a new approach.
What's interesting for me is that even after 35 years, here we're embarked on a whole new initiative to bring the work to Eastern Europe, people who have never really met this kind of voice work. And for me, it's very exciting that there's always something new happening.
Let the trumpet sound. Yeah, women you're here. All together. Let the trumpet sound. Let the trumpet sound.
I've been working with different qualities of voice and looking to see how the voice is a way into the person. And some qualities, some students find easier than others, and other students find other qualities different. So I go to where they find it easy, but I also go to find where they don't find it so easy. And I use a lot of playing. That's one of my ways of working is to play, not to take it too seriously, and to see what we can find by playing.
Let the trumpet sound.
Very good.
This week specifically, the target that I've gone for is what I call getting below the neck, getting down into the body, getting into what each wants, what the body wants. And there's been a very good response, very good response.
Well, I hope that something has changed in them and in their voices. They might not be absolutely aware of it or conscious of it, but I pretty much believe that inside that there have been some changes. We talk about the work being like a biological shake, that some of their cells have been shaken up, and that this will have an effect, whether it's on a conscious level or an unconscious level. There will be some changes, definitely.
I really enjoy seeing the way the Hart teachers teach.
So the experiences that I had here, I can really use in very different areas in my work.
Ultimately, I suppose, getting to know myself better. So this is a real opportunity to do something of that sort.
And this whole world created here at the Hart Center, as well as being with other people from different organizations and being in this group, is just I think this is the most enjoyable for me. It's really the whole package.
So we are proposing these voice workshops for opening a space for vocal exploration, to support people to find their own voice in different ways, to support people to authorize themselves in using their voice.
They
The idea is to always find different ways into the voice and different perspectives on the voice. The way the whole project is progressing, I feel one benefit is the meeting of individual artists, because I find relationship is a central thing to developing also artistically.
Till now, I think that this project is better than we thought about initially, because the partners are really doing high quality work in their own territory.
We discover sounds and voices and harmonies or disharmonies that we probably never met before, never heard before, and I would like to use this experience in training, also for my training and also leading training.
The overall experience has been really quite profound. It has, I would say I had no specific preconception, but it's really surprised me. So it's great. I've had an excellent, fantastic time.
It's exciting because I can only imagine on reflection how much more I'll be able to do that, to think about how I can utilise some of this learning with my own students.
When we started this project, I thought it will be good, but I couldn't realise it will be such a good thing, yes.
It's a very pleasant experience because you find a lot of things that you couldn't think that they could be inside of you.
The people are more and more engaged and they believe in this project.
It's a great way of learning of your voice and also learning by yourself, I think. So it's a wonderful experience.
In allowing you to access yourself and those around you and have a really sharp awareness of where you're at. That's what I'm going to take away, I think.
Thank you. Partner,
I'm just going to add a new number and find an easy, elegant way to bend your knees and bring your feet to stand. So at the same time as thinking about this person that you love, feeling emotional love for them, can you now call their number?
Just take a few moments to compose yourself. I've been leading the group through a series of Feldenkrais lessons, which we call Awareness Through Movement. These are sessions where the participants will lie on the floor and be led through some little kind of movement puzzles, if you like, which gets their brain working in a slightly different way to normal. So really the work is about how to see things differently. And that's a wonderful place to be, light and heavy. Can you get a little light and heavy? This is the physiological, technical business of being upright in your skeleton. I have been lucky enough to be involved now in two of the stages of ATIPIA 2. I went to Melerag, and I feel very lucky to be here as a trainer. And I think anything that brings people from different countries, different cultures, different languages together and to share ideas and to think about new connections, a better, fuller, more connected future between our different peoples across Europe is hugely valuable.
Which means that everybody would have had an opportunity, I think, to have a little bit of an experience. Is that all right? Okay, thank you.
I whining went to school, and there I broke the rules. That's how you get to university.
Did it make any difference? Not at all. The population of the UK is ageing.
We've concentrated on history or the past, really.
Learning new things, going on courses, driving.
And a volunteer for Citizens Advice, where I get to advise people on the debts and...
We've never had it so good.
We've never had it so good.
The Synage Live project started out as a pilot project for a group of senior students over the age of 60. It was a short course to teach interested older participants how to extend their experience of making contemporary theatre practice. And it resulted in a show entitled Talking About My Generation.
The world is our stage, now it's time to act our age.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Synage Company.
So this is the second time I'm taking part in the ATIPIA project. I'm in Leeds, and I'm very happy and grateful to be here and can train my body in a different way.
Finding different ways to reborn.
Shifting to a very slow mode of being.
Find everything easy, softly and lightly.
Very subtle changes under the surface and connecting thinking, feeling, sensing and moving.
Learn to find the connection with your body, mind and soul.
Connecting existing dots with new dots and creating possibilities.
They responded well. I mean, obviously some of them have physical limitations. They can't move their body very well, or they can't open their mouth as much as I would ask them normally. But they responded to the different types of sound I was asking to do, with breath and more sound and shaking and falling into somebody's arms. And I think they did pretty well, actually. I think they enjoyed it.
All my worries slip from my mind. All my worries slip from my mind.
I am a tower of strength within and without.
I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within.
The main thing really that surprised me is the ability to make decisions together in terms of the participants, the partners, the leaders. The way in which the group has worked together so collaboratively has been something that's really impressed me this week.
I think it's a great opportunity to upgrade my social skills. It's a great opportunity to get to know people,
to see how people evolve and to see how easily they can all collaborate to do something great, even if they don't know each other, even if they don't have an artistical background. I think we are getting along very well, and the project is way ahead as we expected.
The interactions between generations, which is great, I think. And maybe in the first day you need a bit of time to get used to the situation of working closely. But in the process, I think we found a common voice also between the partners, the trainers, and also with the participants.
Interesting how we are cooking the cake, and how the different elements are going to grow together and how it will be all together. So we'll have 2 performances, one 15 minutes and then another 15 minutes, and so how the development, the dramaturgical development will came together.
Must the soul be properly aged before it leaves? We can then imagine aging as a transformation in beauty as much as in biology. The old are like images on display that transpose biological life into imagination, into art. The old becomes strikingly memorable, ancestral representations, characters in the play of civilization, each a unique figure of value. Aging, an art form?
Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thank you. And thank you.